So let's talk about AFRISTRAT, let's talk about the current situation, and let's talk about the future of the company. So the first question may be, what is AFRISTRAT Investment Holdings? So AFRISTRAT Investment Holdings Limited is an investment holding company which engages in the provision of financial services. It operates through the following segments: credit, investment services, equity holdings, and corporate governance services. So it's just an investment firm which invests in companies with potential and also provides business credit. So if you're a startup company, you're a company that has potential and that AFRISTRAT sees that you have potential, they're actually going to give you the business credit that you need. They're actually going to give you all the things that you need for your business to start operating or for your business to start being profitable. So AFRISTRAT Investment Holdings is currently the 32nd most valuable company or stock in the JSE with a market capitalization of 112 billion rands, which is about 0.5% of the JSE stock equity market. And it's also been one of the number 33 of one of the most traded stocks in the JSE over the past 3 months, from the January 11th until the 8th of April 2022. So AFRISTRAT, which is the new version of Exponent's Financial Services Group, was first listed on the JSE on the 13th of October 2020, and there's never been any growth ever since because of some financial reasons which I'm not going to mention in this video, but there's been a huge volume of people buying the shares because of the possible growth of the company and because of the possible profits that people will get when the company goes up. But recently, there have been rumors which now have proven to be true when AFRISTRAT decided to make a share price consolidation of 1:120. So what basically means that for every 120 shares that you have, they are going to equate to one share. So for an example, let's say maybe decide to buy the 1,000 shares of AFRISTRAT when they're trading at 1,000, when they're trading at 0.01 cents rather, you bought 1,000 of the shares. So now you're going to divide 1,000 of the shares by 120, which is going to equate to 8 shares that you're going to have. This type of consolidation is called the reverse stock split. So the reverse stock split, what basically means is that you're only reducing the number of your shares but not actually affecting the value of your shares, not affecting the price of your shares but actually affecting the value of your shares. This is called the reverse stock split. So I'm going to leave a full detailed video explaining the type of a consolidation. So that's what it basically means. So it means that for every share that you have, so let's say maybe they also do another one which is also maybe a 1:4. So maybe for every 4 shares that you have, they are going to equate to 1. So that's what AFRISTRAT has basically done. And a lot of people have actually been angry and thinking that they've actually been robbed, but I think you should also remember this when Avenge also did that type of a thing. Avenge also did that when they did the share price consolidation, and they said it's the share price consolidation of 1:500. So for every 500 shares that you have, you are going to equate those shares to 1. So imagine if you bought 1,000 of the shares of Avenge when they're trading at a low price, and now you're only going to have 2 shares because for every it's actually making me laugh because a lot of people were actually angry, and on Twitter they were actually saying that, oh man, this investing thing is a scam. But actually, you need to read about these things and know that no, this thing is not going to affect the value of my shares or the value of my shares, but they are only just reducing the share price, not the share price even, but only reducing the number of shares that you have. So I know someone is actually wondering and asking themselves as to why is there a share consolidation in these companies? Why do we need to have a share consolidation? Because this thing is actually scaring us. A lot of people last year go Avenge, they actually lost a lot of money because they thought they had money, but it was actually just a share consolidation. So why is there a reason for a share consolidation? So the main purpose or the main reason why you have a share consolidation is because so that the company doesn't get delisted from the JSE. So how it works is that there's like a list of all the companies, right? The company always has to put in like for an example, let's make an example for a classroom. Let's say maybe you're lacking, your performance is not actually doing well from January until June, you're slacking in your high school exams, and then for you to pass for December, you need to make sure that you're doing well in your preliminary for you to pass on your track. So that's basically how the company actually works, is that there's always a list, and if that list is not actually good, they're actually going to be delisted because you're not giving the investors a return on investment, you're not giving them the good return on investment, you're not giving them the profits. So the main reason why there's also a share consolidation is because of that. It's because they want to make the share price look more attractive. So, for example, Avenge last year was also not doing very well. Avenge was not doing very well. The company was actually going down. So they decided to raise their price and make it look nice to the investors, so that the investors can also start trading. Because also, if a company like AFRISTRAT is trading under 1 rand, it's actually not really impressive because it's always been trading under 1 rand, and actually not been any significant growth. So for a growth of the company, they actually do a share price consolidation to make the share price a little bit more tradable. So that's why now the company all of a sudden it started blowing up, and now it's trading at 1.89 cents because they try to make sure that the company is not being delisted from the JSE and is actually trading and actually making profit. So that's the main reason why as to the company is actually doing a share consolidation, guys. So actually, don't be worried as to why it's being share consolidated. You have to focus on how many shares you're putting there, so that if the company is actually doing well, you can actually capitalize in that moment. You need to know that if the company is putting out a statement and saying that they're doing a share consolidation of 1:5, of 1 for 4, 1 for 500, you need to know what that actually means. You need to know that is it going to affect the value of my shares, or is going to affect the share price and all that type of stuff. So that's why there's actually a share consolidation, to make sure that the company looks more attractive, because you don't want to always be trading at a share price of 0.01 cents. There's no profit, there's nothing. The company is just a straight line there. There's no profit, but you're busy holding on to something that you see is not going to be actually valuable, or it's not going to give you enough value. So that's the main reason why. Another reason why that people saw this huge gap, or this huge growth of the company, and actually wanted to cash out the money. So you can't cash out the money in a price consolidation, because guys, that's not the price of the company anymore. So the company is now trading at that price. As you can also see, Avenger was also skyrocketed up, and a lot of people were actually seeing millions in their portfolio on easy equities, but they couldn't cash out because that was a price consolidation. So guys, please don't mistake a price consolidation for profit, because those are two different things. You need to be aware of the company. You need to know what's the company going on, like what's actually going on, and stop buying shares because other people are buying shares, or other people told you to buy shares. Because everything that's happening now on Twitter, on Facebook, is that people are now actually buying because of FOMO. People are buying because of fear of losing out. People have saw the fear of losing out from Tungela resources, and now they think that everything now is always going to be a profit, because now other people are profiting from it. And some of the things are not for you, guys. Sometimes you need to, like, you know what, I'm okay with my portfolio, I'm going to cash out in these things. You need to have discipline, and you need to do your own research, because you're going to lose money, or you're going to invest in something that you don't understand and you feel like it's going to be a scam. So guys, please be sure to educate yourself on those type of things for you to avoid losing your money and know where your money is actually going. With that being said, as to the price consolidation, the share price, and all the type of things that you need to know, the other question that people may also have is that is it a good time for me to start investing in AFRISTRAT in 2022? And the answer for that is always have to do your own research. But reading the latest news, or reading the news that have been saying that there's been a mismanagement of funds in that company, but also with a market cap of 10 million, guys, there's also still hope of the company to do well. So you also need to know this type of things as to where are you putting your money into, because guys, AFRISTRAT, I also heard that AFRISTRAT, there were some other companies which had to shut down. There are some companies which had shut down because of those mismanagement of funds and all the other things. So you need to do your own research first before you invest in that company, so that you know where your money is going, guys. Because I'm always going to preach this, always in my videos I'm going to preach this and say that you must do your own research. Before you do anything, stop going into groups, Facebook groups and Twitter groups, and asking people what to buy. You also have to do your own research first and know where your money is going to be put in. Because guys, this is your money. This is your hard-earned money. People are playing with their hard-earned money as if it's nothing, guys. You know, we are all about investing, but investing also has to be educational. You can't just follow the crowd because the crowd is now investing in Purple Group. Now you follow. Now people are trading in Bitcoin. Now you follow. You have to know, why are you doing that? Are you doing it for the long run, for the short term? What type of an investor are you? And all those type of stuff. So guys, be careful of that and know what you're doing. And always make sure that you're not playing with your money, because, hey guys, money is now hard. It's hard, especially in the COVID. A lot of people actually realize how valuable money actually is. So guys, we've came to the end of the video, and if you like this video and if you feel like this video was more valuable to you, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and share this video to people who you feel like will also be educational to them. So guys, I'm not a financial advisor, and if you're seeking for any financial advice, please be sure to contact someone who's certified and registered with the FSCA. So my name is Chiba Malakwan. I make this type of videos, financial videos, where I talk about finance, I talk about investing, I talk about each and everything that you need to know for you to build your generational wealth and for you to build your wealth. So guys, my name is Chiba Malakwan, and please don't forget to subscribe, because we want to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark in the year 2022. So guys, please be sure to subscribe, and please do not be the people that only watch and don't subscribe or don't even like, because I'm watching you guys. I'm watching you. Anyway, guys, I'm just joking. So my name is Shebo Malakwani, and I will see you in the next video.